All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their lovely Christmas. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, everyone here on YouTube. Everybody here on the Cyber Group Room and in Facebook. Good to see you. Collins, Mark, good to see you. Michael, Grant, everyone. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful holiday over the weekend. It was a long weekend. I felt like Saturday was like Sunday. Okay. But it was a long weekend. It's probably one of the best times of the year to have, where the holiday falls on. And guess what? For all of us, we got New Year's just coming up. So we're going into our last week. And let me tell you something. We are kicking butt on this GRNQ. Great news came out on it. Personally, I think it's just more of another short squeeze because I'm looking at this stock. I'm looking what happened in August. It was $1 stock. It ran to $3. I don't know. Does the bell? Does something ring a bell? If you remember, was it Long Island Iced Tea? Remember that company? Long Island Iced Tea, another company getting the Bitcoin. Stock was doing great. I'm like, what the hell is this company getting Bitcoin? Well, sure enough, we know how that story ended. But anyway, really well, nice little run up right there, right after 8 o'clock in the morning, $1.20 to $3. I mean, you're talking literally almost 300%. Great move, great stock. And I know a lot of you guys did pretty well. She is pretty volatile, so don't let this $2 stock fool you, $3 stock fool you. You could see she's moving pretty quickly. All right, let me just change this so people could see a little bit better here on YouTube and Facebook Live. So anyway, good. Everyone did pretty well on it. There's a couple of stocks out here now that are moving. What happened last week? We saw Baba got crushed. Just want to bring this up. Baba got hammered last week, and you know what? Looks like she still trended down a little bit more. I'm only bringing up Baba because there really wasn't that many stocks that we traded last week. We did well, but Friday, that Thursday, that the day before Christmas, I told you it's not really a great day to trade. And you know what? We're going into the last week of the year. I know a lot of people will be happy to get rid of 2020 and start a whole new year. I think that's what the whole new year is all about. You forget about what happened in the past. You go focus on, a whole brand new year to start all over. Well, guess what? It's coming up in less than what we got. We got less than 4 days. You have to deal with that. But anyway, I would be really careful trading certain stocks today. Don't get greedy. You saw us trade last week in the trading room. We didn't get greedy. We didn't get cocky. I'm actually a little upset because I screwed up. I sold my Riot on Friday, and I'm like, Thursday, and now I'm contemplating maybe I want to buy it back. I booked a nice profit on it, and it gapped up again. Listen, we make these mistakes, right? We make these mistakes. But you know what? I could have really got crushed on Nikola. I'm just going to bring up some stocks and just point it out. Look where Nikola is, okay? Nikola, we had a great run up. And once it broke that 16, it was over. Done, okay? Look where it is now, 13. So, the bad thing about being a day trader, I always tell everyone, we're just a little too conservative. We're a little too conservative. We're always like looking to take the profit, and I don't know if that's always a bad thing, but just remember one thing. Whatever you see or whatever you read or whatever you listen to, day traders don't make a ridiculous amount of money like you see people saying the thousands. Day traders try to make 200 a day, 500 a day, maximum like 1,000 a day, make $1.50. So don't be influenced on when you hear these people talking about, hey, I made like $3 million. I'm a $5 million. Because you know what? To make $5 million, you got to risk $5 million. You know what I mean? Or $10 million. To make $1 million, you got to risk it's always like 2 to 5 times. So some of us start with some small accounts, and so it's okay to make that small profits. But getting back to getting focused on a day's pay. And about day trading, we also do swing trading. I mean, those stocks I'm calling out are some swing trades, but just remember, we don't look to get greedy and cocky because you will get burnt. All right. And you don't need a lot of money to do it because, stocks we trade not that very expensive, but you don't got to kill it on every stock. You just want base hits, and it just makes you very conservative. So, but we're going to the end of this year. I'm going to be even super more conservative. We know we got phase 3 that's coming up with me for some of you that are students here at CyberTrading University. So I look forward to seeing that class. We're going to start those tomorrow. But let's go over through the watch list and see what's going on. But I wanted to point out this one stock, the Nikola and everything else, because you could see how you being on the wrong side, you can get crushed. Anyway, the GRNQ, the news came out on GRNQ that they're looking to get into, was this Green Pro Capital says they're planning to set up a Bitcoin fund for investments. I mean, let me tell you, we were talking about this Bitcoin thing, a month ago, right? When we talking about a while ago, and don't tell me you haven't heard it, go back on my YouTube channel and you'll see it. Now, the thing is, is it over? I don't know. Was the rally over in April? Was the rally over in May? Was it a rally over in June? Shoot, it's still going on, okay, on certain stocks, obviously. So, you just gotta go where the herd is going. And we looked at it, and the only reason why I'm looking at Bitcoin is because I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not I'm not an analyst. I don't know. Listen, I just watch what comes up on my big percentage gainers, and you see if you watch. I know some people don't like watching TV because there's a lot of fake news, but when you start seeing, but I'm not in that fake news business. I'm in the financial business, and when I start seeing mutual funds, and you start seeing these hedge fund guys talking on these stations, it's just it's a snowball effect, and you could see how those stocks have been done. Even Mara, look at Mara, crying out loud. Let me type in the wrong window. Mara's up big too this morning. By the way, they're all on my B list. But look at that gap up. I mean, look at it. Stock went from 4 to 14. Look where it is now, 15. It gapped up from 11. So anyway, I got scared. I don't know if I want to get back into these stocks. I mean, I might, looking at the trend of what they're doing, but I'm going to be a little concerned because they're very difficult to day trade. Okay, if you're in here in the cyber group room, you know how difficult they are. They're you got to be more patient and swing trade on it. But 4.6 million shares is a lot of shares. Now let's start off with the watch list because we got the GRNQ. Another stock that's moving this morning on the watch list I'm going to put is the NXTD. This stock you saw we traded at 14 cents, went to $2, backed off. She gapped up a little bit. Remember, it's got a Fausto flag. You could see that right here. That it's got right there. And then, she's starting to go up. So I don't know. I might put this on the B list. Personally, I think everything's got to be on the B list, especially going into this week. So we'll find what moves as the market goes up. Hold on, I'm on the wrong window. Okay, there we go. So we'll see how things go as the market opens up. But I'm being very, very super conservative going into this week. So and let's go look at stocks that are on the B list and the C list. So we got the OCGN that's moving to this morning. You could see that that's another stock that we traded. Had a really nice little run. She's up about 36%, 20 million shares. This is an algorithm stock. It's an algo stock. Look at the level 3 on the right. A lot of orders. People are just shaving, 5 cents, 2 cents, trading 10,000, 20,000 shares. So, if you're an advanced trader, you're probably going to trade more shares of this because that's what it is. But be very careful if you're a beginner. Listen, beginners, if you're young and you're just starting out, when I mean by young, I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about being new in the industry. You have to trade to learn. So you could trade it, and not get hurt in the stock, as of right now. But just remember what we told you about the 30-second rule. If you're not making money within 30 seconds, chances are it's a losing trade. So look at that. So we got Mara, Riot, already talked about, RDEX. There's another stock, a blast from the past, another stock that we traded, ran from $1 to $4.50. She's gapped up this morning. She's up at 18%. It's got a good spread. Another algo stock over here, but not terrible. But you got some really big iceberg orders. You got 132,000 and 145,000 share seller out there at 280. So you can see that's why it's having a big resistance problem right here, getting through that because of this big order right here. All right, so look at that. If it breaks that, then we're okay. All right. Another stock I want to keep an eye on. Let me bring up a few other ones that came up here. APRE. So this stock got crushed. What is the name? What is the name of this company? Okay. Does anybody notice anything unusual about this stock? What do we know? Exactly. It's a pharmaceutical stock. Anything with that long word up that spells THERAPEUTIS. Right away, boom. Most of them end like that. We all know pharmaceutical stocks don't come back. Okay. So you might look at a bottom fish. Some people are like, oh my God, I held this stock overnight. I'm sorry to say these things rarely come back. I'm a big bottom fish. I love to find stocks that get crushed because you get people average down, they run them up. Be very careful. Don't think this is, over time. It's with experience. Remember, I already told you about the movie, the Planet of the Apes. Remember, I keep bringing up that movie, Planet of the Apes. When they made the new sequel of the movie, the motion picture, how it all started about the monkey. I always tell everybody, about Caesar. Don't watch the movie because it was a great movie. I said watch it because that was all about a pharmaceutical stock company trying to come out with a new drug for Alzheimer's, and you could see how many billions of dollars they put into it, and when the company couldn't make anything out of it, how it crushed the company. So when you want to learn a little bit more about pharmaceutical stocks, that's a good movie. If you want to learn about the financial crisis, my biggest fan, you gotta watch The Big Short. Okay, you gotta watch that movie, and you're gonna have to watch it like 2-3 times. You want to learn how fun trading is? You want to know how much money people make money in trading? You want to know how people predict what's going to happen in the market? You gotta watch that movie. Great book, which is better than the movie. But if you're like me and you want something quick, definitely watch that movie. That will make you appreciate, because it's your industry. You need to learn it. Listen, if you're a race car driver, you're going to watch race car movies. You're a baseball fan, or you're a baseball player, you're going to watch baseball movies. You're a trader, you want to watch those movies. All right, a couple of the stocks I want to put on the watch list too. ACY, another one that came up on my radar, up 123%. Stock trend in New York Stock Exchange. She's starting to trend down. I don't like to trade stocks up this much, and you can see how that's actually working out so far. But as level 3 goes, not that many orders, not as crazy as the other ones where we saw tens of thousands at each penny. This one looks a little bit more reasonable, but just keep being careful of the spread. Remember, it's not about making money. It's about controlling those losses. JP is the last one I'm going to throw on the watch list. You know what? Has a great run up. It just came run down. I might scratch this. Don't really like it now. Don't like how it went up and went down so fast. All right, so those are our watch list. Those are stocks that we have. Anybody else? Are we missing any stocks I did not call out? Now, remember, this is our watch list, okay? Remember, I can't tell you what to buy and sell, all right? You got to make that decision. I'm just showing you what's moving, and we're here just to see what's happening. But if you want to see what we're doing, like if you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, just like us, friend us, do a trial, jump in the trading room. But for cyber traders, anything I'm missing, I did not call out. Anything out there? I think I got them all. So anyway, it's going to be a very short week again. This is the last week before we go into the new year. There's always new stocks that do show up, but don't get cocky this week, okay? Don't get too greedy. You can make money. You could give it back twice as fast. Just be very conservative. Take what you can get. Try to focus on that day's pay. Sometimes you might be in a situation and things just might fly on you, and that's just luck, and you don't want to be lucky in trading, because if you always think that way, it's going to, you'll lose more than you make. It's fortunate. It happens. Great. Just take the money and run, enjoy, and enjoy the rest of the week. All right, guys? Chuck says the FRSX is open. FRSX. Oof. Once again, stock I would really be careful of, Chuck. All right? I would be careful of that one. All right, everybody. We got one more person here on YouTube is saying, hey, Fausto, you check out the GEVO. It's got a nice move. It's up 15%. I saw it earlier. You know what? I didn't have it on my watch list because it wasn't moving. I saw it gapped up, but now that she popped, I'll throw it on the B list. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll put that on my watch list. Okay, because now she kind of just picked up momentum. But good call, Giancarlo. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy trading. I'll see you all in the cyber group room. If you watch us YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll be back here at 2:30. If you want to come and watch what we do, just like us, friend us, join us in our room and do a trial. You could join us for a full week. All right. Is Thursday a full day? No, Micah. It's actually a half day. I think. Don't quote me on that. I got to check with Josh. I think it's a half day. If I'm not mistaken. But I will let you guys know. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Let's get ready to start trading. All right. Good luck.